Hello everyone, Cesare here with our new game for today. We got Dragon Quest VII. I know Twitch says Eden no Senshitachi, but it's actually called Fragments of the Forgotten Past. Give me a moment here, I'm just working on my Twitch, there we go. It seems to have frozen for me again. Perfect, okay. As you can see, there's the slime dancing around the 7 symbol. Hello, slime. Look at that. Look at him go. Okay, we'll go ahead now. That's mesmerizing. We're just gonna skip the video. We're gonna create a new adventure. Unfortunately, it's gonna be really loud. Right. You know the drill, Cesare. Keep your mouth shut about this place, alright? If anyone up at the castle knew that we were sneaking in here, we'd be for the high jump. Not that I'm scared or anything, it's just that there's stuff about this island we're not supposed to know, and I need to find out the truth. We're meant to believe that this is the only island in the world? Huh, that's a load of rubbish, and we both know it. Okay, same as always, let's shove the stone back into place and get home, on my count. 1, 2, push! So that's how it's going to be then, is it? You're not going to tell me what you're up to? Well, I don't care anyway, because I'm not going to waste my breath asking you again. But you haven't heard the last of this. I'm going to find out what you're plotting, and I'm going to tell everyone. So there! Oh, I almost forgot. Tomorrow's the day of the pilchard harvest. I'd better be getting off to bed, and so would you. It only comes once a year, you know. See you later, Mr. Mysterious. Yeah, everybody's already in bed. Look at this place. It's fucking... Everybody's sleeping already. Boarding a boat without permission is a serious breach of etiquette in Pilchard Bay. Oh, cat. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this barrel. Watch. Look at that. He just fucking smacks it and breaks it open. See you later. I got 5 gold coins. The door appears to be locked from the other side. Weird. Look at these people locking their doors. Don't they know this is a Dragon Quest game? Don't lock your door. What are you doing at this hour, child? You haven't forgotten where your house is, have you? It's over to the west of the village. Now off you go. Your poor mother will be worried about you. Oh, hello, young Cesare. You're back again to ask me what lies beyond the ocean, I suppose. Well, it's only natural for a young man to be curious. I was the same as when I was your age. I used to wonder what else could be out there. It was pretty much all I thought about, in fact. So one day I decided to go and see for myself, and off I paddled in a little boat. And you know what I found? Nothing. Nothing at all. Though I rowed and rowed till I was blue in the face, just ocean and more ocean. No, this really is just the only village in the whole wide world. And just this village and the castle. That's your lot. It can make you feel a little lonely sometimes, but that's just the way things are. Now, is that enough to put an end to your dreaming? Well, you'll find out the truth for yourself soon enough. Don't say I didn't warn you. Now then, shouldn't you be heading home to bed? Tomorrow's the day of the Pilchard Festival, after all. Our prize fishing boat heads off to the crack of dawn, and you're not going to want to miss that. Look at this guy's mouth. From this angle, he's weird looking. Alright, so Silly says, wow, that name is nothing like the Google Translate of Eden no Sensitashi. Unfollowing. And PMS says, Rock of Slime is... Sorry, Slime Mori Mori Dragon Quest, Shugeki no Shippodan. And Silly says, too weeb for me. Smack that barrel. Yeah, 3 gold coins. Alright, so the opening of this game is pretty long. I did it the other day just to get to a point where I can test the music and battles in the game. Speaking of which, we will go and adjust them now. We found it best to just throw the music and sounds at low. There we go. Hopefully that should be fine now. You guys will let me know if you have any problems hearing it. It's Cessary's mother, Pearl. Cessary, is that you? It's time for bed, young man. Up that ladder with you. You need to be up bright and early tomorrow. Phew. It's Cessary's father, Pollock. He's fast asleep. Why is your dad named after a fish? It's fucking... I get this is a fishing village, but man, that's some dedication. And Cessary gets this whole room to himself. Look at that. 110 gold coins. And a leather hat. Alright, let's equip that leather hat. Excellent. It's Cessary's bed. Are you ready to turn in for the night? Damn right I am. Yeah, thank you very much for making those, Wintrig. Wakey wakey, Cessary! Come on, you can't stay in bed all day. It's the most important day of the year in Pilchard Bay, the day of the Pilchard Festival. Your father's already headed over to meet with Mayor Maid by the jetty. Now get up and get yourself ready, young man. Come on, chop chop. This music is very Dragon Quest. All set? It wouldn't do for a fisherman's son to sleep in, you know. Head down to the jetty this instant. Your father needs your help. Oh, before you go, take this to your father, will you? You know how he likes his pilchards. Off you go now. Take that sandwich down to the ship and make sure he gets it. Cessary receives the pilchard sandwich. Look at that, you can actually see the sandwich in this one. Gotta say, Square, so far, in this version of Dragon Quest VII, you stepped up your game from the previous version. Now that you have a template, you're pretty happy and motivated, since you had to figure out the exact shape, layer, font size, color, etc. Oh, and so the shading on the right overlay. Yeah, it looks really good, Wintrig, and I'll be posting them on Twitch here real soon. Hello, Toonlonk, how you doing? Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? I can get a pilchard pie. It restores a few HP. Hey, you're a local lad, aren't you? I bet you want to be a fisherman when you grow up. What? Why ever not? I'm not normally even up by this time, you know, but this morning I walked all the way from Ested. Well, a spot exercise every now and then will never hurt anyone. Now that it's daytime, we can go and steal some things. You forgot jobs, that's true, but you can put jobs on future ones. Hello, young Cesare. You'll be off to help your father, I'll warrant. My own son's going to be taking the helm this year. Oh, I couldn't be more proud. We owe your father a lot, you know. Pollock's the greatest fisherman this village has ever seen. Oh, I can't wait to see what weird and wonderful fish they bring back this year. My tummy's rumbling already. I'm sure it is. Oh, yeah, you can spin the camera too. It's pretty awesome. Oh, let's go steal shit from these people. So far, nothing. Useless to say. Yeah, treasure chest. With a seed of resilience in it. Naturally, we're going to use that seed of resilience. Increases by 3. Excellent. This Cesare is already stronger than my other Cesare. Yeah, the original Dragon Quest VII for the PlayStation was a really long game too, so I suspect this one will take me a while to finish. But, I'm glad that you're around there, Toonlonk. Here to join us, I should say, for our adventure through Dragon Quest VII. I wonder how long they'll be out at sea this year. I just pray that my dear hubby and his shipmates make it back in one piece. Who knows, that's right. Your father and the other fishermen are real heroes. I say this every year, but I wish I'd married a fisherman when I had the chance. That's fucking weird, but alright. Oh, to sail the seas in a mighty ship like Captain Pollock and his crew. Word is they're gonna venture even further north than usual this year. Yay, hooray! It's the day of the Pilsen Festival, and that means it's festival time, too. We learned about it at school. Mayor Maid's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddad started it. That's why it's so great. Alright, Toonlonk. See you in a few. Damn, that guy thought ahead. He realized someone might come in and try to steal all his stuff. Two gold coins. I say, it's Cesare. A very good morning to you, young man. You'll be assisting your father today, no doubt. Well, bravo! I wish my own dear daughter was as helpful as you, but oh no. She rushed off before breakfast, and I haven't seen hide nor hair of her since. Honestly, my Maribel will be the death of me. Where in heaven can she be? Alright, so Maribel is the daughter of the mayor. I'm sure they won't mind me breaking all their shit. I was made to be a maid, and I get paid to be a maid. I pray my looks will never fade. Oh, what are you doing here, Cesare? If you're looking for Maribel, I'm afraid you're out of luck. It's an interesting song you got going there. Ah, hairband. That'll be good. Picture hangs on the wall. Go through the mayor's room here. There don't seem to be any particularly interesting books. I'm glad they kept that little phrase for like all of them. That's no good. A sailor should be saying ahoy, not a chew. I came all the way from Bloomin' Ested to train to be a fisherman, but instead of catching any fish, I went and caught this bloomin' cold. I'm a disgrace to sailors everywhere. Yes, you are. I respect your opinion, Pollock, but I don't see why we can't just head to the usual fishing spot. When the ocean tells me something, I have to listen. I've been studying the currents and tides, and we need to cast our nets elsewhere this year. A fisherman's job is to follow the fish. Where they go, we go. End of story. You're not wrong, but the thing is... Oh, Sasre, there you are. You come to give your father a hand, I take it. You took your time, my lad. Now, are you ready to actually do some work for a change? Oh, first things first. Please tell me you've brought me one of your mother's sandwiches. I'm famished. Sasre hands the pilchard sandwich to his father. That's the stuff. There's nothing like pilchards in the morning. I can't set sail without one of these in my belly. Stop staring at me like that, lad. You'll put me off my pilchards. Now go and swap the decks or something. Well, that's sad, I suppose. Once Pollock makes up his mind, he doesn't change it for anyone. Still, at least he's a man who takes responsibility for his decisions. I'm sure you'll grow up to be every bit as tough as your dear old dad, Sasre. If you want a bunch of salty sea dogs to stay loyal to you, you're gonna have to. Well, if it ain't young Sasre, your dad's been waiting for you. It won't be long until your first fishing voyage, will it? Well, learn all you can from your old man here. He's the very best there is. These younger sailors may be stronger and more enthusiastic than old hands, but there's no substitute for experience. All sorts can happen out of the sea, so you have to keep your wits about you. One wrong move, and you're in the drink. Ah, cypress stick. Let's equip that. There you go, now I got 10 attack power. Oops, I meant to equip it. There you go. Wayfarer's clothes. Well, since we're leaving, we may as well steal everything on board first, right? Sabotage their fishing attempts and all that. What is? We're heading further north than ever before. Can't wait to see what kind of prize distance we can net out there. Let me ask you something, young Sasre. Do you have any idea what I'm going through? Of course you don't. I mean, how could you? There I am, newly married and leaving me beautiful bride behind. No one could ever understand me heartache and pain. Really? Yeah, because no one's ever done that before. Never in the history of this village, I'm sure. And you're gonna be gone for like a week. Aw, so that sucks that you have to work through lunch. Let's take a look at you, Sasre. You're short, you're scrawny, and you don't look like you've done a day's work in your life. You won't make much of a sailor, but if you work on your culinary skills, who knows, maybe one day you could follow in my footsteps. The important thing is hard graft. Find what you're good at and keep practicing until you're perfect. From Pilchard Bay to Esterd Castle, everyone's heard of the mighty Pollock. You should be proud to have a famous fisherman for a father, Sasre. Now I come to think about it, his brother is just as famous, or should I say infamous. Don't listen to me. It doesn't do to speak ill of the others. Forget I spoke, lad. Good draw. Okay. Hey, come here, Wing. Hello, Maribel. Shh! Get lost, will you? You're going to blow my cover. Who's that over there? Well, if it isn't young Maribel, looks like I caught me a stowaway. Why is this such a big deal anyway? Why can't you just let me come fishing with you? Go on, just forget you saw me, please. Did I mention how tasty your stew is? Really, you'll have to tell me the recipe someday. Flattery will get you nowhere, young lady. It certainly won't get you on board this ship. Now get out of here before I tell your father what you've been up to. And as for you, Cesare, I've got a pile of potatoes that need peeling. Gah, this is all your fault, Cesare. I hate you. It's alright for you, but one day you'll get to jump on board and leave with this stupid island behind it. At least for a little while. I know all the grown-ups say there's nothing out there except for our ocean, but they're lying to us, and I know it! I'll get you back for this. I'll tell everyone where you and Prince Kiefer have been sneaking off to. I mean it! Let's just leave the ship. Let's not peel any potatoes. Well, my lad, it's almost time for us to set sail. I know you can't wait to taste adventure on the high seas, but you're still no more than a codling. You'd be more of a burden than a help. Don't be sore now. Keep up the good work and you'll get there in the end. I know you'll make a fine fisherman one day. You're my flesh and blood, after all. In the meantime, you have a very important job to keep you busy. Looking after your mother. Keep the old girl safe while I'm away, you hear? Weigh anchor! Hoist the mainsail! So Dragon Quest VII has actually a fairly long opening. It's even longer for me because I'm going to be talking to almost everyone. Cesare! Cesare! Ah, Cesare, there you are. The king requests an audience with you. A rather urgent one, it would seem. You know the way to Estard Castle, of course. Simply follow the path north from Pilchard Bay. Your cooperation in this matter would be greatly appreciated. I heard you got summoned to the castle again, Cesare. Lucky old you. Well, I guess I'm coming too. That alright with you? Alright. Alright then. Let's get moving, shall we? Just so you guys know, Windtreak and Maribel are basically the same person. Goodbye, Cypress Stick. A pot lid. I don't think I want to pay 40 gold for a pot lid. What's with the silent treatment, Cesare? Are you in a mood with me or something? If you want to chat with me, just press talk when there's no one else nearby. Or you can press the B button if you'd rather. Don't go bothering me every few seconds, will you? I know how annoying you can be. Right, lecture over. Do you understand all that? Good. Now that's enough chit-chat. Let's get to Estard. Come on, Cesare, let's head over to the castle. What, have you forgotten where it is? Just leave the village, through the gates, and follow the path to the north. Any idiot knows that. Welcome to Pilchard Bay. Our very own seaside villa. Well, if it isn't Cesare and Maribel, it's so nice to see you two getting along. Bah, me and you. Go on. That lady's really got it the wrong end of the stick. Anyway, who cares what she thinks? We need to head north to Estard Castle. Okay, well, not quite the same person, because Maribel knows directions, whereas Windtreak does not. Ah, it's so nice to get away from Pilchard for a change, don't you think? But of course you do. You and Kiefer love your not-so-secret visits to that bit of beach to the west of the village, don't you? Apparently, the king used to keep boats there, and now no one's allowed to go near the place, as you very well know. Well, you won't be going there anymore. The next time I see you sneaking over there, I'm going to tell my father, so there. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's head to Estard. We need to follow the path to the north. you look confused. Let me guess. No idea where you're going. Just okay, look at the map on the touchscreen, okay? Oh, and if you want to switch view of the whole island, press the Y button. So if we press the Y button, there you go, that's the world. Let's move on. First, we're gonna run over here. Wait, isn't this where that weird man who likes animals lives? We're supposed to go into Esther, you know? Do I have to keep reminding you? Let's get going. It really is difficult to stick to a path. Oh shit, Maribel runs like a Naruto ninja. I love it. Look at that. Look at her go. She needs to see El Sasuke can. Phew, what a slog that was. Well, here we are in Estad. Right, I'm off. See you. What's that? Will we be heading back together? Oh, well, we'll worry about that later. I've got places to be. See you around, Sasai. Alright. A very warm welcome to Estad. I couldn't help but noticing your girlfriend running off and leaving you just now. Well, plenty more fish in the sea and all that. What was that? Quick assumption there, don't you think? This place would be perfect if it weren't for two things. First is Pike, a ne'er-do-well who lives in the northeast corner of town. The other is Prince Kaifer. I dread to think what will become of the two of them. I guess we're going down the well. Watch out, will you? You'll take a terrible tumble if you're not careful. If you end up in a crumpled heap at the bottom of the well, I'm not going to be the one to fish you out. Ah, if I'm not mistaken, you're Bullock's son. Still come for a visit to Pilcher Bay, have you? Your father's a fine figure of a man, I must say. I only wish I could say the same about your Uncle Pike. Still, it's hardly your fault you're related to him, is it? I'm sorry if I spoke out of turn. Oh, she's not gonna let me go down the well. I think I can go down that later, though. Ah, another lovely, sunny, trouble-free day in Estad. The other day, I was clearing out my store cupboard and I found a pile of rusty old swords and shields. Can't imagine when we ever needed weapons here in Estad. It's been peaceful for as long as anyone can remember. Between you, me, and the Almighty, Prince Kaifer really is nothing but trouble. He sneaks out of the castle every chance he gets. He is next in line to the throne, for goodness sake. He needs to start acting like it. I cannot begin to imagine how much worry he caused poor King Donald. I couldn't help but notice seeing that pretty girl disappearing into the shop over there. I heard young Piers had a sweetheart. Maybe that was the fair maiden in question. Sorcery. I'm sure you've already received the official summons, but your presence is requested at the castle. The king is waiting. The castle's up there through those gates. Although I'm sure you already know that. Anyway, you should hurry. So yeah, this game has a pretty long opening, but because I'm talking to everyone, it's going to be a lot longer. Ah! That mean old Mike stole my sweeties! What? There's a spider there. Hello, spider. Looks like he's fast asleep. Looks like he's had a few too many to drink. Let's go into the item shop here. Welcome to the local shop. I got all sorts of things for sale. What can I do for you? Let's see if I want anything. A hairband's 100 gold, really. A pot lid. We'll bet all that later. Well, Cessa, it's you. You just couldn't stay away, eh? Listen, whatever you've heard, Piers and I are just friends, okay? There's no need for you to get all funny about it. It's tough being a girl in demand. Oi! Don't you know that there's a crowd? Buzz off, will you? I will beat the crap out of you, Piers. There'll be another entrance to this place. Yep, There it is. Just fit your funny bone to unlock. Miro! It's a good drawing, Patrick. I like it. You know, Pierce has been spending rather a lot of time with a certain young lady from Pilchard Bay lately. I think he could do better, to be honest. She seems like a headstrong little madame to me. Dude, that girl is the daughter of the mayor of a town there. You think he could do better? Alright, well. Alright, you want Pierce, little mates or something? Well, if you want, he's upstairs. Hey, another Chimera wing. Oi! Okay, so that I was just gonna say the same thing even though I'm upstairs. Okay. What's in the inn? Can't imagine a need for an inn in this place. Well, if it ain't young Sasre, are you running an errand for your father? Well, good for you. I took you a bit of a tearaway, but you're a good lad, really. Yeah, this small town even has fucking bunny girls. Here, you're Pike's nephew, aren't you? Well, would you mind giving him a message? Tell him we're grateful for his business and all, but at some point he's going to have to settle his bar tab. Just hoping he takes it well, coming from you. Hello there, Cesare. Heading over to the castle again. Normally you'd find your uncle here at this time of day, but we've seen no sign of him yet. Strange. Not like him to miss out on valuable drinking time. Ah, Cesare, nice of you to drop by. How's old Pollock doing? Oh, out at sea, is he? Well, the Pilchard habit seems to come around quicker every year. You don't believe any of that silly talk about other islands, do you? If you ask me, young people should respect their elders and stop questioning things. That would be a pretty boring society, wouldn't it? That's the cleaning done. Now the place is looking spick and span. Only the best for our guests. You guys have guests? Oh, look, another cypress stick. We'll need that, I'm sure. He quickly puts his hair back in order. I like it. It's good, Wintrig. Let's go here. Hey, I'm trying to do my job. Shoot! Well, I just wanted to break your barrel. Easy does it. I don't like to gossip, but it seems Fitzkyver's been getting mixed up in some pretty dicey stuff recently. Still, it's not his fault if you ask me. I'd say he must have fallen in with a bad crowd. Probably a ruffian from Pilchard Bay or some such. Oh, that was not very nice. Really, people... I have a hard time believing everybody in, like, this village and Pilchard Bay don't fucking know each other. There's like 15 people on this island. Do you think the Almighty really exists? Where do you think he lives? Is he up in the clouds looking down? So, I managed to live for another year, have I? I have a lot to thank the Almighty for, it seems. Now listen to me. You young folks mustn't go rampaging around the island poking your noses into places where they don't belong. The forest, the ocean, the ancient ruins, everything here is just as the Almighty wants it to be. After all, this is the only island in the whole world. It's a very special place. Alright, let's save our game. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Alright, it's a good time to reset our recording, though.